Where were you when this whole going on tour with KoRn thing kind of unfolded? Because it was just a chance encounter in the airport. Were you even there?
Yeah, so I was there. I ran into to John and Fieldy, and I remember like I was like first like listening to them like a lot. Kind of, I remember like I was like getting into them coincidentally at that same period. So ran into them and then like got a picture with them and stuff. So I was super stoked they were there. And then and then Fieldy was like seeing my clips on Instagram of me playing.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh, I see like your bass clips on Instagram. I really dig your playing. You're incredible." And it's like maybe if you want to do a few shows or something. And I was like, "Are you serious? Like really?" Yeah.
Because they just needed a bassist at that moment.
I think so. Yeah. So like Fieldy couldn't do like South America.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, and so he was looking for like a fill-in for that tour. That was in like a few months from then, and then I was like, I'll learn some tunes and start working on it.
So they just give you a list of like 20 songs or whatever their set is, and then you just have to learn all these.
Yeah, so like they give me a list, of like their set list, songs they might play and stuff, and then it just started jamming on them, learning them. Yeah, super fun songs.
And did you just have to go on tour, or did you like practice with them extensively before you went on tour?
I got together with Monkey, the guitarist, like one-on-one kind of thing. Played through some of the songs, and then mainly like we didn't like rehearse at all, like as a band together.
Right.
Just kind of went over the parts one-on-one.
Yeah, because I always wonder that, because like,
Yeah,
I mean, they've been playing the same songs for 20 years. I mean, like, how much do you really have to practice together at a certain point?
Right. Yeah, I think they have, or it's like maybe they just want to go on the road and they have the songs under their belt, practice on their own, and then get together. And,
But so what was that like? Did you have an adult with you, or are you just like one of the guys? Because you're 12 on tour with KoRn, who granted are in the latter part of their career, but still, I mean, it's probably a pretty wild lifestyle. Different city every day and whatnot.
Yeah, totally. It's pretty wild. So at that time, my dad was with me.
He came with.
He came with.
Nice.
So he was kind of like looking after me and then just making sure like I get up early and stuff, the alarm and stuff, make sure I make it down in time and stuff. So yeah.
I mean, you're 12. Like, what are you staying up late doing? Just like hanging out?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, after the show, I'd literally just usually just have like an after show meal maybe, or just hang out with my dad and some of the guys, maybe some of the crew guys, and then after just go to bed. But it was pretty chill.
But so there's no like party. There's not like the Metallica after show party. Or sorry, this is KoRn here. Now we're talking about KoRn.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, it was not really like any sort of like crazy party or anything. But what mainly we do, since it was in South America, we'd like go to like it was like steakhouses and stuff on our free time and stuff. Check out the food in different areas. So that was fun.
I like it. I like this like grown man vision of playing music as you get older, just because it's like so many bands, when you think about it, it's like they're just kind of partying their asses off and everything like that. But you weren't really exposed to that at all?
Yeah, not really, like not really too much, like I think because by that time those bands are all older and stuff. So,
but throughout my life, I've known some 40s, 50-year-old dudes who are just still living like they're 20. But I feel like maybe if you're in a huge band, that's not really going to work out so well.
Yeah, usually, because at a certain point, it's like, all right, now I need to look after my health or something.
Yeah. Are you? You're 21 right now?
I'm 21. Yeah.
So are you a partier yourself, or what's the lifestyle like?
I like to enjoy myself on like weekends and stuff, but I stay balanced with it. I'm not crazy or anything by any means, but just just have some drinks every now and then. But
were you like exposed to the lifestyle so much as a younger dude that it doesn't really seem as intriguing? Because like, I know a lot of people I know by the time they're like 18, 19, 20, they're just drinking themselves to death because it just seems like the coolest thing in the world that they were not allowed to be around. Whereas you were probably always kind of around a moderate amount of people who are living like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think like just seeing it, it's like, all right, it's people, I guess, like there's a limit. Like I think with it, like I don't know, like drinking to death seems like it would be like really exhausting because it's like the next day it's like, oh man, I don't feel like doing this, So like I know my limit, and it's like, just have like a glass or something. But yeah.
When I think about like the parties after high school and shit, and how many people were just doing keg stands and just falling down and puking in the yard and everything, and like, I mean, I think it's good that you've probably like been around shit long enough that you're not feeling the need to like overcompensate, like that. So, how long was that South American KoRn tour?
It was for like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And by the end of it, are you feeling like, okay, it's over, I made it, I'm excited to go back to normal life? Or are you like, holy shit, that was awesome, I want to keep doing this for the rest of my life?
I was like, holy shit, that was awesome. Because I wanted to keep doing it. Because I realized it was just like, it had benefited me in so many ways, where it's like I was like more skilled as a player after the tour. And I was like, this is like the feeling of being on stage is so great, just with the crowd, just everyone's engaged. And I was like, I want to keep doing this.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. But then you got to go back to school and everything, right? Like your parents always like very serious about your education and everything.
Yeah. Like like I went back to school and it was like back to normal life, which is kind of like, it was a shock because I was like, dude, I want to keep doing this. Like it's so weird. It's a weird transition, but yeah, stayed on top of that during that time, and then.
But what's it like going back to school and having to just kind of live this relatively boring existence of doing homework and shit after you just saw what it was like to travel the world with this huge band? Like, was that a little bit difficult to get back to normal life? It's difficult for a lot of adults, never mind being a young ass kid.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was kind of like, it was somewhat a little bit normal because I had my friends there. So I was like, oh, I'm going to reconnect with my school buddies.
Right.